It's a bad feeling to be in a relationship with somebody that you feel like you're not their top choice. If that's how you're feeling and you're with somebody that you really like and really care about, but just you're frustrated that you feel like you're second best, have a talk with them about it. Because relationships are a process, and especially for women, it takes women longer. Like, men are very visual and men know immediately whether they're attracted to somebody or not. But for women, it takes longer. And depending on the person, I think there's an awful lot of people who have abandonment issues and deep childhood stuff that makes it hard for them to let go easily. Unfortunately, frequently you find yourself in another relationship before you were ready for another relationship, but you recognize that it's a good relationship and it's a process for it to get where you want it to be. But that doesn't mean that you don't want it to get there, right? So if you're in a relationship with somebody that you feel like you're second best, you need to share that with them in a calm, loving way using I statements. And it's helpful if you say something to the effect of, hey, I'm really enjoying the time that I spend with you. I think you're great. But I just don't feel like I'm your first choice, that I'm not your top priority. And see what they say, right? Because they might say, yeah, this isn't really working for me. And then you can both just be on the same page and end it sooner better than later. But sometimes things just need, like, nothing changes as nothing changes, right? If you watch my stuff, that's my favorite saying. But you can make something change by speaking up about it, by sharing your feelings, and actually by maybe taking a break. And if you're not comfortable of really saying all oh, I really care about you, I think you're great, I just feel like I'm second, maybe just say, hey, I'm feeling a little underappreciated in this relationship. And I'm not saying I'm done. I just need a break. I need to step back a little bit. Let's not talk for 30 days at all. And let's just see how we feel at the end of the 30 days. And I think that can be really helpful, because far too often, for myself and also clients that I talk to, unfortunately, it's just human nature. You don't always know what you had until you lost it. So by asking to take a 30-day break, and you can put whatever parameters on that if you want, right? You can say, let's not date other people, let's just take a 30-day break. Or unless you want to date other people, but say, let's not have sex with anybody else, right? Sometimes to lose something gives you a different perspective on it. And that's just human nature. And I know guys have ego problems and can't always handle someone not being that into you right away. But honestly, some of the best relationships started out not that good, or where you were just friends and you didn't even have that kind of connection initially. But feelings change and people grow, and hopefully relationships move forward. So get your needs met. I'm not saying hang in there and be a doormat. Never, ever be a doormat. Always get your needs met. And you do that by using I statements to make requests for what you would like. Request a nice night out, maybe, where no cell phones, no talk of any business things, or if you have kids or anything like that, and try to just focus on each other, can really reunite a relationship. Taking a 30-day break, I think, can just give you a different perspective and can give your partner a different perspective that might really help your relationship. Couples need to break up before they realize how much they were really good for each other, or how much the other one really meant to each other. I've seen that over and over and over again. Just human nature, right? So if you're with somebody that you think is really terrific, but you just kind of feel like you're second best, you can do something about that. You need to take initiative to make requests for things that you want, using I statements, share your feelings. And by taking a 30-day break, I think that's a good opportunity to really feel what you feel, but also for your partner to really feel what he or she feels.